Still, there is something called direct proportion here. So let me tell you a simple example. So suppose, children, don't read what is there on the slide. Just listen to what I'm saying. For suppose you're going to buy 2 Dairy Milk chocolates. Okay, you're buying 2 chocolates. So 2 chocolates is costing you 40 rupees. So what is the cost of 1 chocolate, children?
20.
Sir,
20,
20.
right? Does everybody agree with me here?
Yeah, sir.
Yes, sir.
That means what? If I want more chocolates, I need to pay more money. Yes?
Yeah,
Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So this is one thing. That means what? If I have to, if I increase the number of chocolates, that means what? The amount that I have to pay will also increase. Yes or no?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes. Or if I put it in another way, if I have to reduce the number of chocolates, the amount of money that I have to pay will also reduce.
Yes, sir.
So that is nothing but direct. That is nothing but direct variation. If there is increase in one quantity, the other quantity will also increase. So therefore, that is direct. Or if there is a decrease in one quantity, the other quantity will also decrease. Okay, children. If there's a decrease, yeah,
It is called direct proportion.
yeah, that is direct proportion. That's it.
Okay, sir.
Okay, so we have an example here. Number of pens of the same price. 4 pens is costing me 12 rupees. So 8 pens will cost me 24 rupees. And if I have two quantities X and Y that are in direct proportion, if I have two quantities X and Y in direct proportion, I write X. This is a symbol, proportionality symbol. This is something like you see something like this here, children, this symbol. This symbol is proportionality symbol. What it means is if X increases, Y will increase. If X will decrease, Y will also decrease. Okay, this is about proportion. Are we clear, children? Are we clear with the idea of direct proportion?
Yeah, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. And there is something called inverse proportion. Inverse is it is the other way. It's like if one quantity will increase, the other quantity has to decrease. That means what? For suppose I am traveling, if I'm traveling from a place A to place B. If I'm traveling from a place A to place B. So first time when I traveled from place A to place B, I was traveling at a speed of 40 kilometers per hour. Okay. Now second time when I'm traveling at 60 kilometers per hour. Okay. Now, what I will say is, if my speed increases, the time taken to reach B will decrease. Yes or no? If my speed increases, the time taken to reach B will decrease. If my speed decreases, my time taken to reach B will increase. That means what? By traveling at a greater speed, I can reach a destination faster. That means what? I will take less time. If I'm traveling at a greater speed to a destination, the time taken to reach my destination will be less. If I'm traveling at a slower speed, the time taken to reach the destination will be more. Okay.
Yeah, sir.
So if one quantity is increasing, the other quantity is decreasing. Okay.
Yeah.
If one quantity is
Increasing, other is decreasing.
yeah, if one quantity is increasing, the other quantity is decreasing.
Sir, is it like if in a supermarket there are some people means the stock will be more. When the amount of people increases, the stock will be less.
No, I mean, not required like that. I think you can take a simple example where you understand. See, if you're going faster, if you're going at a faster speed, you will reach a destination quicker, right? Or the time taken to reach the destination will be less. And if you're going at a slower speed, the time taken to reach the destination will be more. Okay. So that is inverse proportion. If one quantity is increasing, the other quantity is decreasing. Children, I think it is very simple for us. Now here, this is what the symbol is. X is proportional to 1 by y. In the previous case, what we have seen is x is directly proportional. X is directly proportional. Here, what we are seeing is x is inversely proportional. Okay. If one quantity is increasing, the other is decreasing. If one is decreasing, the other is increasing. So this is about compound proportion. Sometimes change in quantity depends on the changes in two or more. So in the direct proportion and inverse proportion, we have seen only two quantities, right? So here in compound proportion, we have more than two or more quantities in proportion. So the quantity may be in direct proportion with each of the other quantities. The ratio which shows the change in the quantity is the ratio obtained by compounding of the ratios. So the quantities change. So children, what here it says is like there we saw only two quantities, right? One in direct proportion, one is increasing, the other is increasing, one is decreasing, the other is decreasing. In inverse, what we have seen, if one is increasing, the other is decreasing. And if one is decreasing, the other is increasing. So there we have seen only two quantities. I mean, compound proportion, what is happening is we have more than two quantities. So compound means what it is here, it is more than two. You just need to remember that. Okay. And do not worry about these points here. When you have an example, I think it is easy for you to understand.